So we're saying, right? You guys see this? Cool. Don't do that.
Just for treating women right, you're a pussy.
You shouldn't just treat men right. Do you know what I mean?
Why? What?
I'm lying, man. If she's on the streets, nah, if you're from the streets,
I knew it.
This your
like she bad, man. You can take this, man. But she ain't baby like, I ain't gotta take this shit from you. It's not bad.
Unpopular opinion.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Unpopular Opinions Podcast. I am your host, Joe, and I'm here with my co-host, Nati. Introduce yourself, please.
Hey, I'm Nati, and we are back, and we're excited.
We're back with another episode. We have a special guest episode
we
today.
We are not alone.
Yes.
We are not alone. I'm sure you can see that now. But, before we get into that, guys, we always ask, please subscribe, just get those numbers up. Don't be like that person who walks through the door, just takes a peek and then leaves.
Yeah, man, don't be a window shopper, guys.
Don't be, come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're putting ourselves out there for you guys, like, what you guys can do is just be like, cool, I'm gonna click on subscribe, I'm gonna click on the like button, help us get out there, if you guys help us get to 1,000 subscribers, right, we're gonna start doing a lot more of these shows. If we get to 1,000 subscribers, we do these kind of shows live, right? So we're gonna do a lot more special guest shows where we invite a bunch of people, we have a lot of conversations, different topics, and yeah, we hope that you guys will be a part of it. Please subscribe, help us get to 1,000 so we can start going live. And let's kick off the show.
Yeah, so, let's get to meet our guests, our lovely guests. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. I'll start with Shanae.
Hi guys, I'm Shanae. I'm the CEO of Found Her Media. And I'm 27 years old, living in Victoria. You guys can follow me at Shanae Colleen on Insta, and then we connect there. And please don't forget to subscribe. Just hit that button and the like button too.
Hi guys, my name is Naledi. I'm 23. What do I do? Currently just figuring it out. So follow me on Instagram at mbasa.forever, and just watch the steps. So
guys, I'm sure you guys are wondering why guests, who are they, what makes them so special. We just wanted to do something different. We want to have the difference of opinions at Unpopular Opinions. So as much as we're gonna bring you content where it's just me and Nati, we're gonna have times when we will have special guests here. Okay, we're actually working on getting a very special guest. Hopefully you guys will get to meet her in the few coming episodes. Okay, so we try to do more of these things because our opinions are great as men, right? And this is a men's podcast, but at the same time, it's good to bring in different women and really get raw, true, and honest opinions, man, and we can challenge them on that, right? It's called Unpopular Opinions for a reason. We actually had more girls, but they didn't come. It is what it is, But if we do invite you, right, please do let us know on time. Don't cancel last minute. That's hard for us, especially because we are a team here. And just just for the respect of the show, and keep your drama at the door. That's all I'm gonna say. keep all that drama at the door. We don't need any of that. So let's get into the topic. Today's topic, guys, is equality versus peace. We're gonna see if it can be how is it in the sustainability of modern day relationships. So that's what the guests are here. Nati, you want to take it away?
Yeah, so let's kick it off, guys. First question is, Shanae, you can start. What do you look for in a long-term relationship, and also physically as well in that relationship?
And in a short-term relationship, long-term and short-term. So you gotta give long-term and short-term.
Okay. I think I'll start with short-term because that's the shortest. If it's gonna be a short-term relationship, we gotta have fun, right? The sex has to be great, the vibes has to be great, and we're just not taking it seriously.
What vibes? Sorry.
Like you as a person, your soul just needs to be on. We need to connect, because I don't connect with your appearance. I connect physically, not physically. Energy wise.
So in other words, she says that you gotta evoke emotion out of her. Don't be boring.
Yes. He said it exactly right.
I'm just here to translate. We gotta have
fun because it's a short-term relationship. It's not gonna be short-term. For me means not serious. It means having a good time. Just chilling, just hanging, and also don't come here with your nonsense and try to control me because that ain't it. And then for long-term relationships, I feel like building a future with somebody, you gotta have trust, you gotta have communication, You gotta have peace, because if you don't come with your peace, you're disturbing my peace. You know, I gotta know what you feel in the relationship, because I can't read minds, you can't read minds. We need to have open communication. I don't really care about the physical appearances, but if you connect with me on an emotional level.
Cap.
Like Joe, it's like Joe and I'm gonna make an example.
Is there a cap around here? I need to pull.
No, but for real, it's like Joe and I, right? Or somebody else and I. If we connect on an emotional level and we understand each other in that energy field, we have the same energy, we're vibing, Joe is looking like...
So you look past it makes you look past the physical appearance, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Like 100%.
If we don't connect on an emotional level, then the relationship means nothing to me, especially long term. Short term, yes, come if you're cute and you look good, by all means we can do that. But long term, no.
Before we move on, can I ask, like, just what you said there? So are you saying that initial physical attraction does not matter?
No.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Physical attraction doesn't matter. Initial physical attraction doesn't matter, because you mentioned short term, and in the short term,
matters.
He attracts you, right?
Short term,
and then as it goes on, he loses his attraction somehow, and it just doesn't fucking matter as long as he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
So
So hey, that's Shanae.
That's how she feels. That's okay.
All right.
Okay.
That's
So-
my opinion.
Now, lady.
I'm not gonna lie.
Same question.
I'm not gonna lie. I like a good-looking guy, guys. Like I don't. But I like a good-looking guy. What do I look for? Short term and long term. I'll start with short. Like same thing she said. Fun. We gotta enjoy each other. We gotta enjoy what we're doing right now. No pressure. I shouldn't feel pressure. Let it just be a thing for now. I mustn't come here and stress. I must come here and relax. So short term for me. But that's also not a regular thing that I do, but short term is fun. Let's enjoy it for what it is right now. Long term, guys. Okay, what I look for in a relationship long term, I look for someone, of course he has to be cute, guys. Obviously if we're talking like...
how much money does he have to make?
How much money?
Yeah.
Okay, in terms of finances, I don't have a number. Like I'm not sure like how much do you make, and then that will determine what it is. If you're an adult, you can look after yourself, you're working, it's cool.
But then, see, but like, I'm sorry to cut you off again, but like, isn't that how girls get taken for a finesse? Like, they don't know how much a guy makes, so then he can just cap?
That's where the honest communication
That's where we get into that, right? So like, here's the thing, right? You're saying it like, how much money does he need to make, as in like, if he doesn't make a certain amount, I'm not going to be interested.
Well, yeah, naturally.
No.
Okay.
That's not a thing for me.
Okay, so
It's not a thing for me. But-
so he could be like a PE teacher.
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
And as long as...
And that would last you long term.
So long term, this is what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Right? I need communication. It's important to me. Communication. Someone who's also committed to growth. Right? I'm a person who loves growth internally. Right? And also just in terms of life. By growth, as in you need to be committed to not being a dysfunctional human being. Right? So we need to be able to communicate. We need to be able to talk. So communication. Someone who can handle themselves, someone who can take on difficult conversations, because that's what relationships are in the long
Okay.
term.
I just want to ask, when you say communication, what do you mean? Like you want your guy to open up to you?
Opening up, talk to me when something is wrong.
Like, what does
Besides that,
opening up mean?
letting me in. Like, I need to know what you're dealing with.
So-
I need to know what's happening in your life.
So
I
like,
need to be a
I have
part.
an unpopular opinion on that. I don't think men should ever open up to women.
Why?
I think it's a terrible idea. I think it's a nice concept, but I think it will turn them off faster than a broken tap.
not in a long-term relationship.
Guarantee a long-term
Turn the
relationship.
woman off. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Guarantee a
So
long-term
on that,
relationship.
okay, baby, what is a turn off? You mentioned dysfunctional.
Yeah, like I cannot be with someone who's committed to being dysfunctional. Like red flags are not attractive to me, right? If you, let me make a small example. For instance, we have a dinner date, right? We're gonna meet up at this particular time, right? And for whatever reason, you're like, oh babe, I'm with the boys. Sorry, can't link up with you. And you come up with some stupid excuse. You don't communicate with me. You don't talk to me. And when I tell you about it, I'm like, listen, but it's fine. We had a commitment that we had, and you didn't communicate with me. You didn't talk to me and whatever. And then you repeat the same thing you did next time with no correction. It's like, I told you that this is dysfunctional and this is toxic and this is not okay, and you're still doing it. I can't be with someone like that.
So is a relationship only safe when the woman is happy?
No. Both parties.
Because that's what it sounds like.
It doesn't sound
It sounds
like
like, it sounds like as long as
But
you're
that's
happy,
I'm
then
making an
everything's
example
good.
of dysfunctional behavior. Someone who's toxic and does not want to change.
So then, Joe, you answer the same question then.
What?
What do you look for in a long-term or short-term relationship?
Short term.
And physically as well.
Yeah, no, bro. Like you gotta be bad. You gotta be a baddie. That's it. You know, just like short term, be a hot girl.
What a baddie is.
Nah, just be a hot girl.
Okay.
You know, I like attractive women. I don't have a race type. I don't have a height type. You know, I actually like tall girls. So what's up? You know, just be a hot girl because I mean it doesn't really matter, right? I mean it's short term. You're not paying for no dates. You ain't doing nothing like you're just around. You're around to be around. Long term, yeah, be a baddie.
Basically,
Yeah.
rose type.
Yeah. No, just be
Baddie.
hard. Just be hard and be a good person long term.
So
Like because, and the reason why I'm saying that is because guys don't have this. Like we don't have the necessary freedom to be like, I want to grow. No, because you have to be able to facilitate the relationship. I personally believe that, right?
So you don't have any we spoke about communication. You don't have any.
Nah, be a good person.
So be a
That
good person.
that other
instead.
stuff I can train you on that.
That good person.
Yeah,
you're willing
yeah, be a
to-
good person. Just be attractive and be a
that
good person. That's it. Be attractive and be a good person.
Could never.
That's why I was like asking how much money does it to make, because I think it's capped to say, oh, he doesn't have to do this, doesn't. No, it's a lie.
It's not a lie.
For a relationship to be sustainable, there's no way she does not care how much you make. There's no way.
We didn't say we don't care, but it's not a factor that's going to make me not date you.
Yeah.
But I don't
Natty,
know.
you wanna answer the question? Cap. It's a lie.
It's so funny. So okay, what do I look for? Short term, long term. I still say physical attraction is important to me. You know, I feel I want my partner to be attracted to me, but also to be attracted to my partner.
Yeah.
And I won't lie, like it's nice when you have a girl and you know you're walking in a mall or you get people like, oh, that's a beautiful girl. Take that as a compliment. That's I want to compliment my woman, but I also want to know that people are complimenting my woman. It makes you feel good. Let's be honest. We have egos, right? So when
You like your ego getting stroked?
I don't think it's even about yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just be honest.
Let's be honest. We guys, yes, every guy likes an ego stroke, yes, but I think it's important to know that my partner is attracted to me and I'm attracted to my partner. And for me that's also important going forward in the long-term relationship because make sure you stay attractive to each other. You know, don't I think one of the biggest mistakes we make in relationships is like we become comfortable. And when we become comfortable, that leaves the room for somebody else to, you know, they just gonna be more attractive than your partner. Look, let's not lie, there's only somebody who's more beautiful than your partner.
So would you say that?
Hold on. But with that said, that's one element, right? Communication, yeah, I agree. Communication is key. I just think it's very easy to say communication, but what does that entail? Do I? I mean, I can always tell you who I am. I can always tell you how I'm feeling and so forth. But it's what do we do with that information? Because I've seen people that communicate, but you open up to your partner all the time. But what they're actually doing with the information, they're hearing you, but they're not listening to you. You know.
Or they're hearing you and
right?
they can't do much with it.
Yeah, and then so you have to know what to do with that information. It's great to say communication, but you can have communication. I've seen couples that communicate, but you swear from the actions like, but what is the point of the person telling you that? Because they said it, which is great, they opened up to you, but you did absolutely nothing with that information.
Yeah.
It means nothing. They're still communicating though, right?
Yeah.
So
I just want to add on to what he said there. So I think just to also center it around the topic, the reason why I said I don't think guys should open up to their girls, because I think opening up to your girl does not allow for peace, for a peaceful relationship, right? And I mean that in the most respectful way possible, right? Like women will say they want you to open up, but it's not an attractive quality for them for you to constantly be in your feminine. When women tell you that they want you to open up, here's what they mean, right? They want you to come and be like, baby, such and such was happening, da 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 da. And then they want to know that you had a fucking solution, right? Because a woman is not going to be there and try and help you sort out the same thing over and over, because they're not here to save us the way we're there to, okay, let's say save, but they're not there to be part of the leadership of the relationship the way we are. It just is what it is, okay?
So Joe,
That's-
on that point, I mean that's why we have you guys here.
Because it's one thing to say that you want that, but when it becomes a personality trait of the guy, when he's open up to your mom and your boys, right? Because when you constantly always like, oh baby, da, 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 and she's gotta help you go and lead and all this kind of stuff, she starts becoming less attractive to you, and that's where the topic actually comes in now, where it can actually fit in, because I don't think anyone wants to actually be equal in a relationship. They want peace, and for you to be peace, you can't be equally emotional the way your girl is. You like, your girl can open up to you anytime,
Okay,
anytime.
Joe,
But you can't always just go there.
I want your
Because
thoughts.
she's gonna
That's
dry
what-
up so quick.
That's why we have you guys here. I want your thoughts.
She's gonna dry up so quick.
No.
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 Yeah.
Nope.
That's your thoughts.
No.
That's why we have you here.
All right. Okay.
Wrong.
All right. So you're
No,
saying
listen.
guys should always just come to you.
Listen, the thing is, when we're talking about, okay, I'm speaking on a perspective of healthy relation. Healthy. The key word is healthy, right? And at the end of the day, we're adults. Né? You know that if we're in a relationship, I know the struggles you're going through. I know what's happening. Obviously, and I just want to say this. Whether you're my boyfriend, my mother, my sister, my brother, if you come to me with the same problem, you're going to irritate me. Because you're coming to me with the same problem. So that's not a thing of, if my boyfriend comes to me with the same problem, she's going to get irritated. If my friend tells me about the same guy doing the same thing to her, almost for 3 months straight, obviously we're going to get irritated. Right?
Okay.
So that's,
Do you guys see why? Like, do you guys see why? Like,
I have an
do you see why?
opinion.
Like,
But you're saying,
but like-
but you're saying.
no,
if
but
somebody-
those aren't men problems. Men don't. Okay, definitely.
But you're
sorry.
saying.
My apologies.
You're saying that if I open up as a man, right, and she constantly has to help me figure out my shit, always having to assist me with this and that. If they're coming to me with the same thing, obviously I'm gonna be like, hi, but baby, come on, But I mean, in a healthy relationship, right? If I know what you're going through and I know what's happening in your mind, I can assist you. We can talk. We can come up with solutions. Is that not what a partnership is?
Okay, hold on.
That's my question. What is a partnership?
Mm-hmm.
Is it not assisting? Is it not coming up with solutions? And this is the problem is, now I feel like we've gotten to a point where it's like, men should always just come up with the solutions on their own. Whereas what am I there for? I'm here to assist. I'm here to say, but there's a better way to do this. There's a better way to do that. Why? Because that's why I said what's important is that in a relationship, both of you want growth, right? So if you've got pride and you're not going to be able to communicate with me and say, you know what, I'm actually struggling with this. And as your man, I value your opinion enough to hear what you think I should do about it.
Okay. Shanae, I want your take before I
The
give
same.
my take.
The same. I think like if we're talking about long-term relationships, why are we even in the relationship if you can't trust me enough with your feelings or your emotions? Why am I there? Why are we even together? Because a partnership is supporting each other. If I have a shitty day, I want to be able to go to my man and be like, this is what happened. I need a solution because I am blank. And if he has a difficult day or whatever it is, a problem or whatever it is, he needs to feel comfortable to come to me and talk to me about these things. Because this ain't child's play. This is a serious relationship. If you're talking about short-term fun or whatever, then by all means, we don't even need to get to know each other. Because this is not long-term. This is just for now. This is just for 3 months and then we're over.
It's becoming your partner's safe space.
Yes.
And another thing, partnerships, we're doing this life thing together. Life is hard.
Yes.
Life is real. Like life will take you and drag you through the mud. What's the point of being in a partnership if I can't come to you and feel like a safe space?
Yeah.
Like feel like this is a place where we can relate, we can talk.
I will say this though. I've seen situations where guys do open up, and at first it works out like this communication. He opens up and he's vulnerable and so forth. But I've also seen it where it gets to a point where a woman starts feeling like, okay, but you gotta at some point you gotta be more. So you gotta be dominant. You gotta take charge. And then when they see another guy who sort of does that, somehow they become attracted to that other guy because somehow that guy is
That's just nature.
stronger. And I mean, like, it can happen because it's one thing to be vulnerable, right? But sometimes it can lead to you almost start to feel like, okay, maybe this guy's just not strong enough. It happens. It may not happen now. So I'm not saying a guy should never open up to women. That's what Joe says. I'm saying you should, but you should also know your limits of when to do it and when not to do it. Because I feel like as a guy, sometimes you have to show your woman that, yo, I'm going through stuff, but I got this. Imagine me, as Joe said, me all the time. So you gotta find the balance.
What I'm realizing with both of you guys is chat, men don't trust women. Like, no, deadass. Because I've heard the chat, don't do this too much with your hand because we've seen it go wrong. Like things that we want that are healthy, like
So
don't
you heard
borrow
it.
money.
Okay, so
like,
you heard it then.
I've heard it, like
Okay.
don't borrow money from
Just
your
keep that in
girl.
mind. Just keep that in mind that you heard it, yeah?
Don't move in with your girl. you know, because it can go wrong. And the thing is, you do really hear like horror stories of women turning on men with information. So I'm realizing that you guys don't trust females. You guys don't trust females with your feelings, your money, not your money. You don't trust them to give you money, you know. So it's a problem.
I just want to say that before we move on, because we do gotta keep it on topic. I just want to say, at the end of the day, the topic is equality versus peace, right? You will notice the way that the women were talking. They spoke on a balance of probabilities, okay? Like no, on a balance of possibilities. What could possibly be? You know how the world should be. This idealistic way of health and the way a woman thinks is the right way of thinking. When we can tell you from first-hand male experience that once you put that into practice, it's a different story. That's why Nati is saying that you can show your girl, you know, a certain level of vulnerability, but it's female nature to be attracted to the dominant guy. It's female nature to be attracted to the secure guy, right? The guy who is secure within himself will most likely, you know, not get what other guys have been complaining about, which you mentioned, that guys say this on a regular. Guys, more guys say this than less guys, right? More guys say don't open up to your girl because they've seen the eventuality of it. So we're saying, right, you guys see this? Cool, don't do that. Right? Hear me out. The reason why I'm saying that is because like Nati also just said, right? Like, at the end of the day, she is gonna start questioning, because she is her own entity, right? She's gonna start questioning your capabilities. At the end of the day, she wants to get into her feminine, where she wants to feel secure and feel. That's the eventuality of all women, all right? They want to get into it. They really do.
Okay.
But when they start seeing that you're weak, they're like, oh wait, this is what it is.
Look, we're not the whole point. We're not gonna agree here.
No, we're not gonna agree. No, but that's the point of the show. Like, the show is not here to agree.
And it's
to
great
show
to
a difference of perspectives. Don't do that though.
Joe says don't do that. Ladies saying do it. They love that.
Oh, wait. Before we move on, you sound like you have a rebuttal. Is something you want to say?
Let's leave it because we need to.
No.
You know what?
2 minutes. Go ahead.
The thing
2
is,
minutes,
right?
Speak your mind.
I hear you talking about vulnerability and making it sound like a weakness to be vulnerable.
No.
Hold on.
Okay, no problem.
That's where it's coming from. Like,
Okay.
it's coming from a place of, if you can open up, it's a weakness. And I'm like, why can't someone, the very same person who provides you with security, safety, and also displays some level of strength and character, why can't he be the very same person who can still be vulnerable and open up? Why can those qualities not exist in one person?
I want you to answer, and then I'm gonna answer. Okay,
So
and
why does
then
it
we're
have
gonna move
to
on.
be, like, why does it have to be, it's either you're this or you're that?
Okay.
Why can't it be?
I think let me try. I think
You're gonna answer, and then I'm gonna answer.
I'm saying it's not that when you do that you are weak, right? When you open up to a woman, I'm not saying you are weak. I'm saying it's unfortunate that unfortunately it ends up being seen as you are weak. So a guy opening up doesn't mean he's weak. No, don't get me wrong. That's what I'm saying. But it's unfortunate that at times, not all the time, but at times it becomes where he's seen as weak. And for example, if I date Shanae today, right, and I open up and somehow you see me as a weak guy, when I date you next, chances are I'm not gonna open up anymore because I've seen what that does, right?
Yeah, okay.
You see what I mean?
Burnt once,
right?
twice.
Doesn't mean I'm a weak guy. I'm just protecting. Remember, I'm still number one, bro.
We're forgetting that guys also has feelings.
No, they do.
But with reason. With reason.
I was about to say
Yes, with reason.
With
Thank
reason.
you. Yes, okay.
With
Yeah,
reason.
we're
Not
just
because we just got.
I'm just here with my feelings. What are you doing?
So point is, when you
out.
see guys do certain things, sometimes not because it's just guys and just assholes. It's with reason. There is a reason why.
Okay.
So
That's
I just want to add on to what like Nati said, right? So everything that she said, again, just guys, like, you know, people like to say, oh, Joe, you like to think that you're right, but like, kind of like proves my point, right? She is operating on a balance of possibilities. But if you were to flip it and just throw the relationship around, right? Imagine an employee going to the employer, right? And they complaining about certain things. It's all good. He's got to do what he's got to do because he's got to facilitate. At the end of the day, he's got to make sure things are good. If your employer comes to you and says, hey man, you know, I don't know if we're gonna make it this month. You start looking already, right? You start thinking, okay, so this job is hiring, that job is hiring, because I'm not so sure of my security. It's the same thing. the more you show the unsurety of her security, she's gonna start taking a step back. Yeah, she'll be there for you because women are good people.
That's an oversimplified.
But you know, no. But like, it just is how it is. At the end of the day, you need to understand that they said it themselves. At the end of the day, if I come to you they expect you to be their rock. They expect you to be their security. That's what your expectancy is. And the reason why I'm saying don't do that, or at least at the very least, don't do it way too much, is because that is the eventuality of what you have to bring to the table, is security and strength and all those kind of things. You're her rock. She can't be now 2 pillars. Now she's also another strong pillar, super strong pillar. And no. Keep that for your boys and your mom. Those are the ones who really care.
All right.
Those are the ones who love. That's how you will achieve peace within the relationship. That's how I'm saying.
So Shannon's gonna have a last word. Then we're gonna move on.
And then we move on.
I just have one question for you. You don't have to answer.
I want you to answer, Joe.
Who are you dating?
You see,
where are you finding these
this
women?
This is a deflective tactic. This is something that women say when they like don't agree with you. Who are you dating? It's not about who you're dating. He just gave you an example. He's just saying it in a different way.
Yes,
it's happened plenty of times. What we're trying to tell you is that it happens. That it's not a matter of, oh no, I'm not like that, but yeah, you might not be like that, but you're the exception to a rule. Whereas a lot of your guy friends will tell you about your girlfriend who is like that, and your girlfriend will tell you about girlfriends who are like that.
Okay.
So as much as you might say, yes, there are exceptionalities are not generalities. They don't exist on a regular basis. That's what I'm saying.
I get you.
You understand? That's why I'm telling guys, don't do it too much because she will see it. It's a woman comes to you, bro, right? She comes to your facilities. She comes to your house at the end of the day. At the end of the day, because you see it when it's equal, when you guys are moving in together and she's paying half the rent and she's and now you go into your little. Every time you're equal with women in any way, there's an imbalance. There's an imbalance. And I mean that with the utmost respect, in the sense that if you're emotional that entire month and he's emotional that entire month, it's going to be a goddamn problem. Right?
No.
You see, exception to the rule.
So
no, I'm different.
We're gonna close it. We're gonna close it. We're gonna close it. All right. Second question.
Yes, let's go.
This was the first question.
No, let's go.
We gotta move.
Yeah,
but
we gotta
I
move.
think
Yeah.
First move. Who should make it and why?
Yeah.
Ooh.
We're gonna start with Naledi because she keeps shying away from the camera.
Who should make it and why?
Yeah.
Because I like you, I saw you, I want you.
So
That's why.
who
Who should make the first move? Hi guys, it depends also. Like I've asked guys out as well. I've done that.
You have? Okay, I'm curious. How did that work out?
It worked out. We went out. It worked out. Like
Okay.
the thing is, right? I don't have a, who should make the first move. If I'm interested, I'm gonna let you know that. Listen, saw you the other night. I'm available for dinner if you're free, And then I am expecting, if you are interested, reciprocation. Do you understand?
Would you say it in that way? Like, how would you?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to know
Is this a
exactly
deal?
how I say it?
Yeah.
Is this a poll? Is this how is this?
However, like if we're hanging and let's say we're at a party, I will let you know before we go. Like, really great, can take my number. Maybe we can link up. If it's over text, I'll say the same thing. I'm available for dinner, coffee if you're interested. And if you're not, that's also fine. Like, you're not everyone's type. So, it's not really about who makes. If I'm interested, I'll go for it. If he's interested, he can come to me. So I'm not about.
Okay, wait. I just want to add on to that question. Who do you prefer to make the first move? Do you prefer making the first move, or would you prefer a guy making the first move?
I do enjoy the chase. Won't lie.
Okay, all right.
Sure.
So, cap.
So
our guys can also girls can also ask guys out. Girls don't ask us out, please.
Hold on.
No, you gotta make the move. I'm sorry. I know this might
Difference of opinion. Okay.
this might piss off some women, but if you're not gonna chase me, why are we doing this? We gotta. If you want me, you're gonna show me that you want me.
You've
right?
never made the first move.
I don't make the
Never.
first move.
You've never.
I
made
make the second move.
So you've never
made
the
the first move.
Okay, cool.
Never. If you're gonna show me you like me and I like you, if you tell me I like you and I like this person too, I would show you.
Okay, wait. Okay, I want to ask. So you say that the guy's got a chase, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you like him. Like you feeling
like him,
him.
you feeling him, yeah.
Yeah, but he's
I
just.
won't do anything.
you still won't do anything.
I won't.
So
You won't
even
even show
wait.
Unless he
Wait.
shows
So
me
even
interest.
the guy that you want, you're not gonna go after him.
Unless he shows me that he
So
wants
the guy that you want still has to show you that he acknowledges that you want him,
Yes.
and he must come forward.
But you can see
Madness.
that you guys are vibing.
Madness.
Wait, no,
if we're not vibing,
So,
if
so
we're
this is
vibing,
the thing where you can see you are.
yes, if we're vibing and you show me that you're interested in me, we'll talk.
So
Like,
essentially
I'll
what
let
you're saying-
you know that I like you and I wanna,
Essentially, what you're saying is that for overall peace, it's better for guys to approach girls
Yeah.
because it's not because for equality, it's a
Yeah, in
balance.
general.
I'm sorry, but
Oh.
I appreciate that manliness
interesting
that
'cause-
comes with it.
The difference, it's
And I see what he
it's
said.
interesting.
I love that chasing.
Honestly, hey man, rejection is hard,
Mm.
right? So I think, you know what, make your move, because sometimes waiting for someone to make the move on you, sometimes you end up missing your soulmate. And because the person, maybe they liked you too, but they just didn't have the guts to do it, And sometimes, look, guys do make the first move, but
Did nothing say soulmate?
rejection,
Yes!
look man, look.
I was still registering.
I think one of the biggest mistakes that I think people make. Oh, not say people. One of the biggest mistakes women make is think rejection is easy. That is hard.
Hey.
It is hard. So
Yeah.
I respect the woman who puts herself out there who potentially get rejected.
Yeah.
And you will feel that pain.
Question.
Not his capping, guys.
Nah, bruh.
Not his capping, guys.
If a shorty approached you like that lady said,
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm available for dinner.
Yeah.
What's your reaction?
Hell yeah. It doesn't, like, for me, I respect that. Because I know as a guy how much, like, the balls it takes for you to approach, like, a woman, right? So for a woman to approach you, that means she really wants you, bro. Like, actually, and like I said, I'll go back, it strokes your ego. It strokes you like, oh, I still got it.
And
You
also,
know?
you're not gonna hit on him like a dude. You're gonna ask it like a hun. You
And
know?
I can see
Hence
too.
I asked
yeah.
you, how exactly
Yeah,
did you do it?
because I can see
Like,
Joe was
so-
thinking. I was like, so how does that make? How does after that? How does it make you feel, right?
The soulmate.
And
So the soulmate.
oh, you still talking soulmate? We'll come back to that. so I say, make your move, shoot your shot,
shots.
shoot your shot, man.
Go
Look,
for it.
I wouldn't see any girl any less because she made the first move. But if I'm not interested, I'm also gonna say it. Unfortunately,
Can I
I'm
just
honest.
add? For me, it's like I don't deal well with rejection, so it's a me problem.
Yeah.
That's why I said rejection. You
For
say,
me,
no one
but
does.
no
it's
one
not
does.
about. I just don't deal well with. Imagine this guy that I really am so interested in, and I shoot my shot and he turns me down. I'm gonna start questioning myself.
Yeah, but also like look at the situation.
That's
Don't just
important.
go somewhere where you're not even sure. Like look first and see. Here I can
Yeah,
get
but
a
guys
yes
can
or
play
no.
you.
Yeah, they can. That's why there's the element of getting rejected. But at least like calculate your risk. Like if the guy has not looked at you all night, what you doing
Joe,
there?
you burn.
You know?
man, my heart is on fire.
You burn.
He's yeah, like he
Yo,
just wants
I'm
to
just
talk.
like-
So we have
What do
three.
you say?
So we have three.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
Let's
yours.
listen to you.
What was the question? What was the question you asked?
Who makes the first move, man?
No, if a shorty approached
Yes.
you like that lady
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
yo,
I think
What's your reaction?
I think any guy who says that I think any guy who says that, yeah, you know what, yeah, I like that. Nah, you're lying, bro. You're lying, bro. You know, I think there's a reason why guys change. I think there's certain rules of nature that we
can
just
I rephrase
understand.
the question? Can I
Yes,
rephrase
go
it?
ahead.
Could that turn into a serious relationship? Because most niggas, if a shorty's physically attractive, yeah, come through. But will that turn into or does it have the potential to turn into a serious relationship if it started that way?
Yeah.
Quick answer to me, that should not be affected by who makes the first move. But then I think. What's your,
I think he's lying. I think the person who asks has burden of proof. I mean, well, burden of performance, and that typically rests with men, right? Because what you'll find is, like, keep in mind, guys, we gotta keep it according to the topic and according to what the podcast is, right? So like, if we're being honest, it's a cool concept. You know, she approaches you, she shows you that she likes you, now you guys go out. You guys go out. You think she's paying for that date? No, it's not happening, right? So now you have to go there as if you asked her out. That's why I say it doesn't work, because now I'm going there as if I was the one who was asked out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And because we're so used to men chasing women, right? It'll feel different now, right? Like now we go on this date, right? Do we adhere to the regular unspoken rules of dating. You know, am I paying? You're paying, and then also like long run, like is this gonna be a thing now? Like, are you gonna start making this sort of big decisions within a relationship? Because it shows the trajectory of the relationship when who takes the first step. You know, like it shows the trajectory. So if she's asking you out, there's gonna be a high balance of probabilities that this guy's not gonna ask you to marry him. You guys are gonna be dating for a very long time. You know what I mean? And now, at what point do we get to like, what, are you gonna go on one knee? Are you gonna be like, hey, so we've been dating for a while now. I was wondering, would you be my husband? Is he gonna go yes? You know what I'm saying? So like at what point do we now? Because like we said, it's a nice theory. It's a nice theory to be like, hey, you're open up to your girl. It's a nice theory. Things are nice theories. It's nice. Oh, yeah, cool. I would love for girls to approach me. Like, and the thing is, they do. It's nice. It is a very good feeling. You stroke your ego, blah blah. But does it work? I think long run, long term, nah. I don't think. I genuinely think long term. I genuinely think that certain rules are put in place for a reason. Men chase women for a reason. It just is how it is. The burden of performance will always rest on us. It just is how it is. That's how I see it.
So
wait. She has a 2-minute rebuttal. Go ahead.
No, I just don't agree. Like, I just don't agree, Joe. Like,
Yes, because
for instance, if
again,
you say
you're living in
if you say-
exceptionalities, aren't you? Like, oh, there's an exception. Oh no, of course, this is gonna happen. No, here we go. No, but is it a majority thing? Do you know a lot of girls who have asked a lot of guys out and they're still in the same relationship?
Joe.
No, you don't, do you? Exactly. Thank you. Next question.
Okay.
Next question.
So time is an issue. So I can tell you now, we're gonna have a part 2, but we need to close this one off, right? And to close this part 1 off, the last question, and let's try to shoot at it, is does your partner's past matter?
We're gonna start with Shanae.
Yep. So let's then.
Guys, oh.
And think about it from an equality versus peace like perspective. Okay? Doesn't matter.
It really depends. Honestly speaking, it depends. If you have a crazy ex out there that I need to like look over my shoulder every time I leave the house, then yes, it matters. But if I don't really care how many people you've been with, because this is now, this you and I are happening now. But if it's gonna interfere in our relationship, then it's gonna matter, right? If it becomes an issue, then it's gonna matter. But if it's just like in the background, I have a past too, so I can't expect my man's past to
Disappear.
Spotless.
exactly. Because then what am I? I'm not God. You know what I mean? How can I expect that? So for me, it just depends on the situation. If it's gonna affect us, yes. If it doesn't, then no.
100% agree with that. If it's going to affect the relationship, it matters. As well as, I want to know everything. As y'all know, communication is like, I want to know everything. So I want to know, like, things you've been through, even in terms of trauma, things that you haven't dealt with, because I feel like those things play out in relationships. The way you were raised, the things that you didn't deal with, any past traumas you had that you didn't have, play out in relationships, and I need to know what I'm actually getting into. I need to know the kind of person that is coming to me, what kind of demons you're dealing with, what kind of energy you're
Oh, Chakrahan.
So,
What demons?
But it counts. Besides, no, we can call it whatever you
She
want.
was listening to Future this morning.
No, you can
Came out the
call
black, I was posted with demons.
You can call it whatever you want. You can call it trauma. You can call it whatever you want, right?
And you know that if you're Capricorn, then you know it's gonna be.
No, not really. But we can't ignore that the things we go through and the experiences we have in life leave a mark on us.
Okay.
Right?
I'm just defining something out,
If you grew up in a house where poverty was a thing, and now you have money, that's going to play out in your relationship, how you see money, how you see relationships. If you grew up in a household where your father was absent, I need to know those things because I need to know how your brain works as your partner. Do you understand? So your past does matter.
Okay, let's
Sexually-
narrow it down. Does your partner's relationship past matter?
Yeah, I was about to get to
sexual past. Does it matter? Does your partner's sexual past matter?
No. But if he was a freak, I wanna know. Like if he was doing something
If he was
that
in the
like,
streets,
if he
He's
was
not
like,
doing right now.
but like I understand being in the streets, but if he was like mopping girls with the streets, like I need to know, like if your relationship past is not a normal one,
You need to know.
if it's not like within the range of a normal,
Would you still date a guy like that though? Like a guy who used to be part of the streets?
like heavy.
Mopping.
No, like he was a
He was
street
a
soldier.
guy.
He was a street soldier. He got colors and everything.
That can get
You
complicated.
went to-
That can get complicated.
He went to the Olympics.
That-
on, like,
for the
streets.
fact that I hesitated, guys,
Yeah.
I think
2 seconds.
I think you would go.
no.
You wouldn't.
Joe?
Because then it's gonna affect me eventually. Because everywhere I go, everybody's gonna be like, "Hey, this guy used to date this and this and this," and I'm like, "Okay, cool, but I'm dating him right now." I won't matter because everybody's thinking about his list of conquests. So I'm not gonna matter. So then it matters. But if it's like, nah, then
Also, like I have been in a
Wait,
relationship.
I understand.
with a guy-
Wait. So are you saying you wouldn't date a guy like that because you don't want to fall in line with
I
a list of
don't.
girls who are just other girls or what?
it's like
That's
getting
it.
known. Okay, say for
But now you're the main girl. It's not like you're some
yes,
girl.
but say for instance, you were a soldier on the streets, and when I started
Who says I wasn't?
everybody is gonna
Cap.
Proudly wearing the hat.
everybody's gonna look at me like, "Oh, she's just one of his conquests.
Oh, okay,
oh,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not serious." And that
I disagree.
mentality is gonna get to me, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, this relationship ain't going anywhere." Even though you change, even though you are not for the streets no more, nothing, anything like that, it will still be me. It will not reflect, but it will affect me because now people are gonna be like, she's just one of them.
I disagree.
This sounds like wait, before you move on, I'm so sorry to cut you. The reason why I wouldn't, now before I forget, another thing, guys, women are petty. Like when you know, like I don't wanna lie. If your boyfriend has like exes that like women are petty. Women will find your number and call. Like I've had an ex where everywhere I went, he had a different ex in every single location, like everywhere we were. Do you understand? It was constant harass. Women are petty. So it's like-
Wait. But you still dated him, right?
That was the first time.
But
and I didn't
it was
know.
the first time.
No, I didn't know. He never told me
Has it been the second time?
that we dated.
Yeah.
Or that I
No.
dated a guy like that.
Yeah.
No.
Never.
That was the first and the last.
Okay.
And because it was so uncomfortable, like we'd post something and girls would be like, this girl, women are petty, guys. You go somewhere to a braai and
So
They make your life
you wouldn't
difficult.
date a guy of the past because of how women would react.
If he was for the streets.
No, wait.
If he was
No,
from the streets.
because of how women would react. It wouldn't have to do with who
and
he
how
is.
they would treat you. Yes.
It wouldn't have to do with who he is.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That one I won't even lie. Thanks.
Okay, so it wouldn't have to do with who he is.
This is what he did.
That is definitely something
So in other words, it doesn't matter, guys. Okay, be a good person. Be a good person. Okay, keep your crazy exes off your phone and be a good person. It doesn't matter. Nati?
Does the past matter? I want to sound like, nah.
Does your past not matter to you?
Nah.
Is that your opinion? Your real,
Nah.
real authentic
Like,
opinion?
let me be honest. Let me be honest.
What do you just have, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Let me be honest.
no.
Let me be honest.
I thought this was about honesty.
Thank you.
What's happening?
Wait, guys!
Let me finish.
The girls are calling Nati out!
Let me finish what I'm gonna say. You guys let me finish the sentence.
Don't like your chat.
Does the past matter? Nah. Because I think at some point in time, before we date, I will get to know what kind of person you are, right? So if I'm lying, man, if she's on the streets, if she was from the streets,
I knew it.
because guys are just as petty, dog.
Yeah.
Guys, no. Oh.
Well, I think it's also more than that, right? I think
If you
I
go,
from the streets.
if I go to a party or whatever, and every guy there has been with my girl, that's gonna.
It's not a nice feeling.
So I'll say I was like, it matters.
Sorry,
It really does matter.
Thank
right?
you for your
Everybody has a past, but if you're the
But if
champion
it was
of the
like-
Olympics of the streets, my dog.
But I think it's a different reason why you wouldn't versus why they wouldn't. You see, it has to do with her.
yeah,
Them, it didn't have nothing to do with that.
no, it has to do.
It had nothing to do with the
He
guy.
just said men are also petty.
No, but it had nothing to do with.
But-
It had no, but the main reason isn't those other guys.
Yeah, no, there'll be a
Those are the factors, cool.
There'll be a factor.
But it's
We'll
also her.
finish it, but
She's for the
her,
streets.
it's
Yeah.
for the streets.
Contrast her.
Yeah.
But
Contrast
she's
them.
not for the streets
Oh,
anymore.
she was.
Oh, it's not from the streets anymore. Oh, okay, yeah.
It's same as me saying that, oh, my man, he used to be for the streets, but he's not for the streets anymore.
It's different.
Yeah, no. With women,
It's different
no.
because
Sorry, I-
because girls smash who they want, guys smash who they can. That's the only reason, right? And
That's
so
sad.
no,
It's
it's
the
just
truth,
it's
though.
just facts.
That's
Girls,
sad.
listen, no. This is why I was saying burden of performance. Girls don't have to do anything to get laid. Girls don't have to do anything to get guys. They just have to now start to sift. That's it. Girls wait at the finish line and hook up with the winners. That's what they do. They wait at the finish line and hook up with the winners, right? Whereas guys, a guy inherently has to bring more value to the table than a woman, inherently already, because already, like we said, equality versus peace, right? Once they're equal, there's no balance, right? Because I'm doing this and you're doing this, or why should I come under your leadership? Why can't I come under your submissiveness? Blah blah blah, right? Because that's what it essentially is. Why should I go into this relationship with you with so many other things that are tied there? You know what I mean? So it'll be, but now when she's for the streets,
You see with that, nah.
a character deficiency is just there, dog. Like,
I'm
it's
going
like,
there. Another thing, right?
There's a character
Women,
deficiency there.
if you're for the streets, nah.
Yeah.
You're a female.
Yeah.
I know you know this.
And then-
Don't even. If you're for the streets, if you can wake up today and have like 3 plans, you know that I can be wherever,
Options.
right?
Mm.
You got options. You've got Joe sending you 500.
Never.
You've got
Just by the way, never.
sending you whatever. You're getting attention from
Yeah.
3-4 different guys.
Yeah. And
You're so used to getting that attention. You're so used to having those options. You're so used to, I can go to this place and that place whenever I want. I can just call whoever. When it boils down to commitment and getting into a relationship with one person, can you
she's gonna
really?
struggle.
That's my thing.
She's
And
gonna
the thing is, it's just about being realistic. Can you really? You've been living this life for, let's say, you've been single a whole year. You've been on the streets for so long. You are so used to getting attention from like everyone. Now I just have to look at Joe and be happy with just him.
Well,
and it's gonna get to a
But that's
point
not
where
even the problem for niggas.
what's the
Yeah,
problem?
no.
But I'm
For
just
men,
saying,
that's
no,
not-
I'm not saying from a perspective of them. I'm saying, Wuti, why I don't believe that for guys, if I was a guy and a girl had a serious past, that's something I would definitely got you. That's something that I would seriously consider. Is like, will she be happy and will I be enough for someone who's used to getting 4 or 5 people looking at her? Will just one person be enough?
Oh no, that's
Okay.
no, that's not the problem for men.
Okay.
It's a thought for men.
Wait, I want to hear this.
That's not a problem for you guys?
Niggas have been
Yeah, bro.
inside the show.
Yeah, she's a 3 or 4, man. She's a 3 or 4.
Like I
That's
said, it's
what it
about
is.
her.
It's about the girl. It's not about no. It's about the girl.
The guys will piss you off too.
Yeah. But it's about the girl.
Yeah.
It's about the girl.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
guys, unshareable people.
Okay, I get you.
Y'all have more you guys are more likely to accept that because you understand that the guy you want, right? There's gonna be people that want him. You know what I mean? So for him to like for a guy to be able to get girls, it takes skill because guys don't typically get girls. Like it's because girls be typically chasing the same type of guy in the sense that they want the top level guys that they can get. You understand? Whereas guys, they just chase any girl, right? And they don't even get them. So when a guy gets girls, guys don't get girls on a regular basis, guys. There's actually stats. I think we'll do it in the next episode. There's actually stats for that.
The
Guys don't get girls on a regular basis.
failure rate is actually high.
It's so high. So guys
It's
inherently have to bring more to the
This is
table.
sad.
No, but it's facts.
Is this your reality?
It's facts. Guys in general.
Failure
It's a
rate is
fact. It's facts.
Failure rate is high.
Right? Like that's why girls. That's why when a girl cheats, it's like so much more worse because like that guy had to show her a certain level of value that made her give up her value. Do you know what I mean? Because guys, 666 isn't the same way for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the same way with you guys. You know,
We're emotional.
No, but like the getting of sex is also not the same. Like you can, if you and I go out right now, right, and we're at the bar, and you get to the bar and you're a girl and you say, all right, who's ready to hook up tonight? How many guys do you think will like run to you? No, a bunch of them though, right? No, but you know that a bunch of guys would run to you if you walked into a bar and you said, hey, who wants to hook up tonight? You know that a bunch of guys would be able to run to you, right? You do know that.
I don't know that.
Whereas a guy, if he walks into a bar and he goes, so who wants to hook up? Everyone will be like, who the fuck are you, dog?
So if
You would have to have put some certain level of value. You must either be a celebrity, or you must be like super attractive, or you must be like, the guy who can suave and talk to girls. There's got to be a certain level of value that's a little higher than just existing.
So you're saying that if I walk into a bar right now and I say, who wants to hook up with me?
You're gonna at
Not
least
the
get
guy.
you will at least get 5 guys. At least. At the minimum.
Come on, Sean.
Come on, Shanae.
No, come on.
Come on, man.
Shanae, should I go to the women fetch a camp?
No,
Every time someone lies, I have to do this.
But on the real.
I don't understand. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, wait, have you never...
No, I don't
It's
do
okay.
things like that.
Damn, girl. Have you never walked into a place?
No.
I've seen people looking at me, but not outright coming up to me. They don't suss up.
Okay. On the balance
Okay.
of probabilities, right? When you are out with a guy, whether it's your guy friend or your boyfriend or whatever, how often does your guy, like the male, get approached versus how much do you get approached? Do you see what I'm trying to say? So for you being for the streets, it matters, bro, because that means that you are just actively going around,
Because you always have options. So a guy is...
You're just doing it.
We know you have options.
just existing,
You know
just
you
doing
have
it.
options. But you are
For a
taking
guy.
more options.
Like
I actually get that.
like a guy to get girls and multiple, he must show value, like real value, like good value too. He can't just be attractive.
You know right now, if I gave you $20 and said go buy bread, there's at least 2 guys who are gonna talk to you on your way.
And you know that you can still come back with the $20 and bread?
Yeah.
And more. And pizza for all of us.
No, I need to use this thing because I don't do that. I've never used
We'll
it.
get there.
I've never used it. We'll get there.
So anyway, guys, woo!
We're gonna record a part 2.
Yeah, we gotta
Alright.
go part 2.
And we're gonna go so you guys see what we're doing, right? If you guys want to see more of this, please subscribe. Get us to 1,000 subscribers. We're gonna do these things live. We're gonna have special guests. We're gonna have people from the gram, like the 4 twins might be coming soon. Here I am name dropping before the episodes are even out. But we might be doing like a lot of exciting things, and we want you guys to be a part of it. So please subscribe, please like the video, and see you guys in part 2. Okay, this is getting heated.
Yeah.
And
Thanks for being part of part 1.
Thank you. Please subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button.
Subscribe.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
We spoke about a lot. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say.
We care about your opinions.
We really do.
No cap.
Yeah. So, guys, cheers.
Cheers.
It's been great.
Cheers.